Hey, what's up? It's Privacy J here. It's time for another Sunday's live stream. So I haven't done doing the Sunday's live stream, so it's been a while. For like yeah, for like 2 weeks because I was busy doing so I was taking a break for Sunday's live stream. So yeah, and I was busy for all of this because I was taking a break. So I was doing so everyone listen carefully for my for a community post. So to make an announcement for that. And also guys, I just want to tell you that basically I'm gonna say something to you because I made the video about this because of about my new phone for final thoughts. And some of the things like in the future because it's almost few days left before the last day of March because it's almost April and it's gonna be April Fools. So yeah, and then I'm gonna make this on a channel announcement because I'm away to be inactive for YouTube because yeah, and it's gonna be like April 9th through April 16th because I'm gonna be busy. So yeah, and yeah, and no, April 9th through April 19th because I'm gonna be away for my YouTube channel or the official because because I'm gonna take a break and I'll be returning and I'm gonna be resume until April 20th, the following maybe like a week or 2 weeks I believe. Just that's coming next month I believe. Just to let you know. So yeah. Anyways, let's go over to today's topics. So here it is what you know so far about an update for the iOS 17 and Apple software updates about this. So let's start with this one. You may read.
Gurman, iOS 17 was intended as a bug fix release, but plans changed to include some nice-to-have features.
Next paragraph.
In the latest edition of his Power On newsletter, Bloomberg's Mark Gurman reports that iOS 17 was originally destined to be a release focused on bug fixes and performance, and not so much new features. Gurman previously said that work on the Apple Reality headset operating system had taken priority over iOS 17 feature development. However, Gurman says that the strategy deviated from the original plan and iOS 17 will now have some notable new features. Gurman says that iOS 17 will include several nice-to-have features that are intended to address some of the most requested features from users. However, specifics on what features that includes were not reported. iOS 17 is internally codenamed Dawn. Apple will officially announce iOS 17 at WWDC in June, as well as other major OS versions like watchOS 10, tvOS 17, and macOS 14. We also expect that WWDC will be the venue where Apple unveils the long-gestating headset project, which will run 10ROS for the first time. In today's newsletter, Gurman said that the headset was internally demoed to Apple executives at Steve Jobs' Theater last week, another indication that the project is nearing its public outing.
Let's go to iPhone 15 for rumors. So iPhone 15, 15 Pro. The iPhone 15 Pro leak reveals unified volume button and mute button. So let's go ahead and please read right now.
As previously rumored, the next generation iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max will feature a unified volume button and a mute button, according to leaked CAD images shared in a video on the Chinese version of TikTok and posted to Twitter by Shrimp Apple Pro.
Next paragraph.
Instead of separate buttons for volume up and volume down, the iPhone 15 Pro models are expected to have a single elongated button for adjusting the volume up or down. Meanwhile, The mute switch that has been present since the original iPhone in 2007 is expected to become a mute button that can be pressed to turn the iPhone's ringer on or off. Both the volume and mute buttons are rumored to have a solid-state design. Instead of physically moving, the buttons would provide haptic feedback from two additional taptic engines inside the iPhone to simulate the feeling of movement, similar to the home button on the latest iPhone SE or the Force Touch trackpad on modern MacBooks.
Next paragraph.
The standard iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Plus models are still expected to have two physical volume buttons and a mute switch, as others see images in the video show. Apple should announce the entire iPhone 15 series in September as usual. In related news, tech reviewer Sonny Dixon has provided an additional look at alleged front glass panels for the iPhone 15 series. Like the original leak, the images show that the Pro models will have thinner bezels around the display, and that the dynamic island will be expanded to the standard iPhone 15 models.
Next paragraph. Next topic. The 2023 Apple Watch Series 9. What to expect from Apple this fall. So yeah, start with this one.
Along with the iPhone, the Apple Watch is one of the products that Apple has been updating on an annual basis, and it is one of the devices that we can count on seeing this fall.
Next paragraph.
Rumors about new Apple Watch models are often overshadowed by iPhone rumors, but we do get tidbits of information here and there. This guide aggregates everything we know about the Apple Watch Series 9. An iterative update Apple in 2022 focused its development resources on the Apple Watch Ultra, and we didn't see a slew of new features for the standard Series 8. We're expecting the same general situation this year. Apple is working on future Apple Watch technology for the larger size model, and rumors suggest that we're going to see smaller updates for the Series 9 with few new features at the current time.
Next paragraph.
Processor improvements. The S8 chip in the Apple Watch Series 8 is the same as the S7 chip in the Apple Watch Series 7, which offered the same performance as the S6 in the Apple Watch Series 6. There have been no notable improvements to the Apple Watch processor for a few years now, so we could see an updated S9 chip with some minor performance improvements. Bluetooth. Apple added Bluetooth 5.3 to the Apple Watch Ultra, and in 2023, we could see it expanded to the Series 9. Apple has been slowly updating its product lineup with the latest Bluetooth standard.
Next paragraph.
Battery life. Any update to the processor could potentially result in small battery life improvements, though we are not counting on major updates. Apple could also use that efficiency boost for additional always-on display functionality or other feature tweaks. Other features. With the exception of a new chip, the Series 9 is expected to offer the same feature set as the Series 8, with full details on the Series 8's capabilities in our Apple Watch Roundup. A new Apple Watch Ultra? The Apple Watch Ultra is a new product in the Apple Watch lineup as of 2022, so we don't yet know if it's going to be updated on an annual basis.
Next paragraph.
We have not heard rumors of a 2023 version of the Apple Watch Ultra, but there are details on a 2024 model, so Apple may wait until 2024 to refresh the device.
Next paragraph.
A new Apple Watch SE? Apple has not historically refreshed the Apple Watch SE annually, and there is no word on whether there will be a 2023 refresh. The SE was updated in 2022, so it is unlikely.
Next paragraph.
Future features: we don't have a whole lot to look forward to with the Apple Watch Series 9 as of yet, but there are some future technologies that Apple will add to the Apple Watch that will make for more exciting updates at a later date. Micro LED display. As soon as 2024, Apple is rumored to be adopting micro LED technology for the Apple Watch, using custom displays that it designs in-house, similar to how the company does chip designs. The micro LED display will be used for a high-end Apple Watch, likely the Apple Watch Ultra. Micro LED technology will bring brighter and more vibrant colors, plus improved viewing angles. Larger display for Apple Watch Ultra. Apple is working on a new version of the Apple Watch Ultra with an even larger 2.1-inch display, an update that could come alongside the transition to micro LED. Non-invasive blood glucose monitoring. Apple has been working on a non-invasive blood glucose monitoring function for the Apple Watch for years now, and has made enough progress that the concept is now at a point where it is functional, viable, and ready to be used in a future Apple Watch with some refinement. Non-invasive blood glucose monitoring is still years away at this point, but when it's introduced, it will mark one of the biggest updates to the Apple Watch. Launch date: Apple refreshes the Apple Watch on an annual basis alongside the new iPhone models, so we can expect to see an Apple Watch announcement this September, followed by a launch a week or two later.
Don't worry about that. Next topic. Apple to launch redesigned HomePod with 7-inch display in next year for around 2024. Please read.
Apple will release a redesigned HomePod with a 7-inch display in the first half of 2024, according to Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo.
Next paragraph.
In a brief post on Medium, Kuo wrote that the next generation HomePod's display could facilitate deeper integration with Apple's other hardware products. Tianmo apparently will be a beneficiary of Apple's revamped smart home strategy, becoming the sole supplier of the redesigned HomePod's display. If its participation in manufacturing the new HomePod goes well, Tianmo may be entrusted to supply iPad panels in the future.
Next paragraph.
In 2021, Bloomberg's Mark Gurman was first to suggest that Apple is working on new HomePod models with displays and cameras. He has also reported that Apple is working on multi-touch functionality for the HomePod. In the long term, Apple is believed to be rethinking its smart home strategy and is reportedly working on a combined Apple TV and HomePod device, as well as a HomePod with a screen mounted on a robotic arm. The HomePod already runs a variant of tvOS, but there are some indications that Apple is working on a new HomeOS platform.
Yeah. Next topic. Apple's working on the touchscreen Macs as a touchscreen MacBooks. What's what we know so far? Yeah. Please read.
Some Apple fans have long wanted Apple to combine the functionality of the iPad with the Mac, and it appears that it's finally going to happen. Apple is rumored to be working on touchscreen Mac technology, and we could see the first touchscreen Mac in just a couple of years.
Next paragraph.
This guide highlights everything that we know so far about Apple's work on a touchscreen Mac. Possible models: according to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, Apple engineers are actively engaged in the development of a Mac with a touchscreen, and one of the first Macs with a touchscreen could be an OLED version of the MacBook Pro.
Hmm. Next paragraph.
How touchscreen Macs will work. The first touchscreen Mac is expected to continue to feature a traditional laptop design, complete with a trackpad and a keyboard. While a standard notebook design will continue to be used, the machine will feature a display that supports touch input like an iPhone or an iPad. Operating System Gurman says that the first touchscreen Macs are likely to use Mac OS, the operating system that runs on the Mac. Apple is not looking to combine iPad OS and Mac OS at this time, though the lines have blurred between the operating systems with the launch of Apple Silicon Macs.
Next paragraph.
iPhone and iPad apps are already able to run on Macs with Apple Silicon chips, unless a developer opts out of the cross-platform functionality. Touchscreen Mac history. Apple executives have said many times over the years that Apple does not have plans to release a touchscreen Mac. In 2021, for example, Apple hardware engineering chief John Turner said that the best touch computer is an iPad, with the Mac totally optimized for indirect input rather than touch. We haven't really felt a reason to change that, he said. Apple software engineering chief Craig Federighi in 2020 said that Apple believed Mac ergonomics require the hands to be rested on a surface, claiming that lifting your arm up to poke a screen is fatiguing. Touchscreen laptops from other companies were also not compelling to Apple. I don't think we've ever looked at any of the other guys to date and said, how fast can we get there?
Next paragraph. I guess. Well, you please read because I don't know how fast can you get there. Anyway, please read. Next paragraph.
Later in 2020, Federighi said that a touch-based interface was not considered for the Mac and that Apple had no secret plans to change the way the Mac works. Apple has been dismissing claims of a touchscreen Mac for almost a decade at this point. The competition. Almost all PC manufacturers make some kind of touch-based tablet laptop hybrid device, many of which are positioned as all-in-one or convertible machines.
Next paragraph.
HP, Lenovo, Dell, Asus, Microsoft, Google, and Samsung all have notebook options with touch displays. Major Apple competitor Samsung, for example, offers the Galaxy Book, which has a traditional keyboard and trackpad paired with a touchscreen.
Next paragraph.
Release date. The first touchscreen Mac could come out as soon as 2025, but there is time for Apple to change its plans.
Next topic. Apple's first OLED iPad. All the rumors so far. Please read.
Apple is developing OLED technology for the iPad, and the new displays are expected to come to the iPad Pro models as soon as next year. This guide aggregates everything we know about Apple's plans for the OLED iPad.
Next paragraph.
Sizing. Apple is expected to offer the first OLED iPads in sizes that are similar to the current iPad Pro sizes, providing one smaller 10.9 to 11.1-inch model and a larger 12.9 to 13-inch model. Rumors vary slightly on target display size. In the future, OLED iPad models could be as large as 15 inches.
Next paragraph.
Rumors suggest that Apple supplier BOE is developing OLED displays as large as 15 inches, which could be used for a larger sized iPad. According to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, Apple is considering iPads that exceed 12.9 inches, and in 2021, he claimed that larger sizes were a couple of years down the road, but could be scrapped altogether.
Next paragraph.
OLED improvements compared to the mini LED technology that Apple uses for the 12.9-inch iPad Pro at the current time. OLED will bring deeper blacks, faster refresh rates, and improved contrast.
paragraph.
With an OLED display, the brightness of each pixel can be controlled individually, which means TV shows, movies, and other content that uses high dynamic range lighting will look much more realistic and true to life than on a mini LED display, depending on how high Apple can boost brightness. OLED displays are also known for having better viewing angles than LED displays, but this is of less importance on a tablet-sized device than something like a TV.
Next paragraph.
OLED displays are more efficient than mini LED displays, especially with the dual stack technology that Apple plans to use. We can expect improved battery life on the OLED equipped iPad Pro models, and it could facilitate always on display technology on the iPad. OLED technology can have downsides like burn-in and issues with maximum brightness, but Apple is using technology that will mitigate these problems. Unfortunately, it could make the first iPad Pro models much pricier. Apple is rumored to be aiming for unrivaled image quality, as well as a design that cuts down on the thickness and weight of the iPad display. Chip technology. Apple is introducing 3 nanometer chips in its 2023 device lineup, with M3 chips expected at the end of the year. iPad Pro models coming in 2024 could use a next generation M4 chip if Apple keeps up with yearly refreshes, and the M4 chip will be constructed on the 3 nanometer process. Depending on timing, though, Apple could also use the M3 chip.
Next paragraph.
Apple chip supplier TSMC is working on 2 nanometer technology, but it will not be ready until 2025 or 2026, too late for the target date of the first OLED iPad Pro models.
Next paragraph.
Pricing. A March report from Korean site The LA suggests that OLED displays will make the iPad Pro models much more expensive. The 11-inch OLED iPad Pro could be priced starting at $1,500, while the 13-inch model could be priced starting at $1,800.
Next paragraph.
Right now, the 11-inch iPad Pro is priced starting at $799, while the 12.9-inch model with mini LED display is priced starting at $1,099. The cost increase is due to the OLED panels, which cost more to source. Apple is using new production processes that have not yet been combined to create OLED panels of the required size. Display analyst Ross Young has said that Apple's requirements for the screen will lead to a more expensive OLED panel than other OLED panels on the market. Apple is said to want a very thin design using a tandem stack design, a display manufacturing technique that improves display longevity and efficiency. Dual stack construction can boost the lifespan of an OLED panel up to 4x, and it also results in higher brightness levels. Apple is planning to source OLED panels from Samsung and LG Display. Both manufacturers are rumored to be developing two-stack tandem OLED panels specifically for Apple. Launch date. Apple is expected to introduce the first OLED iPad Pro models as soon as 2024.
All right. Anyways, that's gonna be this Sunday's live stream for today, and I'll let you guys know when. And for 3 weeks, I'm gonna be returning on the Sunday's live stream on the 23rd because I got things to do in my mind because due to the conflict situation. And just to give you guys heads up for next month, there will be no contents every Tuesday, Wednesdays because I got a lot of things to do happening. But I'll keep in mind. I'll let you guys know when when I feel like it and when I figure it out. So yeah. So that's all. That's all I want to say. So like and comment and subscribe and let me know about it. So if you're gonna subscribe for more content, it's a Privacy J Productions and the Privacy J Productions too. Oh, and don't forget I hope there's gonna be my new phone coming soon, and there's gonna be unboxing video very soon. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. So yeah. Anyways, like and comment and subscribe, but let me know about it. So if you're gonna subscribe for more content, it's the Privacy J Productions and the Privacy J Productions 2. All of my social medias will let you know all about it. Facebook, my name is Jaden Garcia, and Instagram is JTech727, and Snapchat is Scoots0727, and follow me on Twitter at PrivacyJNYC1. So thanks for watching and peace out.